I'm spending a little bit of time organizing my food storage room. I also want to get it cleaned up and stuff like that. And I want to take some really good inventory of what else we need to can. First of all, I'm noticing that we left a lot of the rings on when we canned last year. So I want to take those off and put them away, because when we take them up to the cabin and we use the cans, then we have a bunch of rings that just kind of collect. So I kind of want to clean that up. I want to wash my shelves and wash the floor, get it a little bit more organized in here, and then take inventory of what we need to do. I am going to put my rings on a rope. I have seen lots of people do it in their like homesteading channels and on Pinterest and Facebook and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try this trick out today. The reason is because, as you can see, I got a ton of large rings. I got a ton of these small rings. And then as I put my jars away, even the brand new ones, they come with rings. So I kind of need a better space efficient way to store these rings. So me and Logan are going to just go ahead and string them up on this string. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
You think, I hope that's enough rope. Can you hold that for me like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Look at how simple that is. Why didn't I do this earlier in my life?
Uh-huh.
Seriously, huh, Logan?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever came up with this is a genius. Oh my goodness, Logan, I hope I have enough rope.
Yeah.
I thought I cut too much, but now I'm like, uh-oh. Put that like here somewhere, and I'll put those away. Look at that, Logan. Hey, Lavers, check this out.
Ah.
What do you think?
Nice.
I need a hook. I need two hooks. You think there's some hooks down below where you can install them for me? Can you look? You want to go see? Will you take out some burger? We're going to have burgers tonight.
Are we having burgers tonight?
Logan, we're going to have burgers tonight.
Yep.
High five. Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I need a couple of hooks.
What kind of hooks?
Any.
No.
Octopus hooks.
Don't have any.
How about just normal hooks? Do you have 3?
Teacup hooks.
Huh?
I have teacup hooks.
Teacup hooks. That's it?
Uh-huh.
That would probably work. Do you have big ones, like fatter ones?
Ones that hang on my them.
Yeah, that one. That would probably work. Look at this. Listen, there's even more. There's even more.
Why didn't you just put the rings back on the empty jar?
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Your man logic is not welcome here.
So you're gonna unthread it from there when you take the jars down.
This is how it's gonna go. This is what I'm doing. I saw it once somewhere and I thought, what a neat idea.
Or you could have them on the jars when they're ready to jar. They're on there for the canning.
Well, it's too late now. Look, I already got it all done.
Yeah, I know. Don't leave my pliers in the garbage box, okay?
Hey.
I don't know, with your attitude right now.
I just gotta watch out for all you guys. I'll come up here one day after you guys do some cleaning and I won't have a shop.
Oh, well, hey, just calm down. They'll be fine. Oh my gosh, look at this. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
You agree with me, Logan?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Okay, hang that up and see how it looks. I got the slack there. Hey, that looks cool, right?
So cool.
It does. Look at that.
That's okay.
You don't like it? See, that's great.
Where's the hug?
Right here. Ta-da! Is Mark burning?
No.
Babe, are you burning?
No, I'm just fine.
No. Are you burning garbage? I'll bring some down. Actually like this. I'm not sure how long this is gonna last or how it's gonna go for a while, but I actually really love having these rings hung up like this. But anyways, one of the things I really wanted to show you is when I do my processing kitchen, there's going to be one area that's going to be just like a display, and then we'll use it every now and then. But it's my china, and it's from my parents, and they actually got it when they got married. And this is something that's kind of a tradition that's kind of passed on in different generations, and I think they were given to this by my grandparents, which are no longer alive, at least my set. Anyways, let me show it to you up close. So this one is like the little plate, and you can see the details in that. It comes with a little teacup. And this is probably my favorite because they asked me if I would pick it out. And I said, of course I'd pick it out. So I picked that out. And then there's a large, like, dinner plates and little plates like this that are in here. And I love the gold rim and the beautiful pink rose. And there's like soup bowls, big dinner plate bowls. And then there's a tea set. So you can see like multiple cups like this, like little teacup cups. I finally feel good about my design on the kitchen. Sometimes I get hung up on the details and it kind of stops me from progressing, if that makes sense. I'm looking forward to doing that this winter, actually getting it done, all the things. The whole purpose of having this homestead and this property is to really be here for a really long time, and hopefully one of the kids or grandkids takes over. And one of the things I want this property to go with is this china, especially if it goes to a family member. So either my daughter will get it or my son or my daughter-in-law will get it, whoever kind of wants it. Anyway, I wanted to kind of show that off a little bit because it's so beautiful, and I want to make sure I have a place for it when we build our processing kitchen, even though it's going to be like processing kitchen. Like we'll be making cheese and meat and canning vegetables, or getting all that done, but I want a little small area to display this china, and I have a place for it. We used to make our own cheese, and there was a time where we would go and get goat milk, and we would make chev, we'd make cheddar, we'd make Parmesan Gouda. The other one that we made was cracked pepper cheddar, which is probably my favorite. I love that one. Eventually, when our cow gets pregnant, hopefully when she calves, then we can probably go ahead and start milking her and start making cheese. My goal is to have my processing kitchen completed by then, because I really want to get into the cheeses, because I just really love making cheese, and it's quite simple. It just is very time consuming. We did make a lot of our own cheese presses, and I kind of wanted to show it to you, and I have it stored in here. But Mark, when we looked at like the cheesemaking.com or something, Mark's like, that's just PVC pipe, I can make that. And of course he did. So we have the smaller mold, the bigger mold for the cheeses, and that's worked pretty well. And then we have the strainers and all the things. Somebody brought me a Pepsi, Logan.
Avarice?
Did Everest do it? Thanks, Dad. Everest brought me a Pepsi. I took this on today because I really wanted to look at my storage situation and have this room prepared for the upcoming battery installation. So Mark has plenty of room to work in here, and it's clean, and it films well for him as well. So just little things I'm trying to anticipate. After all the in and outs in here, I thought it would be more scratched up, but it's actually There's like nothing. It's so beautiful. I just love this flooring. What I need to do is also paint this door this winter. I want to get both the doors, the downstairs door and this one. Kind of put the finishing touches on stuff. That's kind of my goal this winter. I'm finishing with school in October, so I'll have a little bit more time, a lot more time actually, where I could run my projects a little bit late and not have to do homework and stuff. Okay, I'm completely finished. I wanted to kind of show you what was the very popular item this year, and that was the dilly beans. We got one jar left, and we jarred a bunch last year. We already got our pickled beets done, but we have plenty still. We have a lot of green salsa, which now that we have processed our Big Mama, we'll have plenty of chili verde over the winter. And then we have plenty of tomatoes, tomato juice. We still have tons and tons of salsa this year, so I'm not going to can any this year. However, probably next year I'll do some more, maybe not as much. We got lots of coleslaw. We still have choke cherry syrup. We have plenty of jams. Pickles was another thing. So I think I guess I'm at a point where I snack on a lot of pickle things. So like I do a lot of pickles. I do a lot of beets. Oh, we have still a ton of peaches. My plan this year is I want to can quite a bit of potatoes this year. I want to can some. I want to have it on hand just because they're so easy to just put in a soup, or it's just fast, right? So those are the kind of things I want to do. I also want to do some juices. So we have some of these wild plums that we're going to do. I think I'd like to put them into juices. Dilly beans, of course. So I think we're not going to do as much canning. I think we got a lot of it done last year. One of the things that I want to be always careful with is I don't want my jars to expire. So I don't want to have more food than I can't eat, because the recommendation, they say about 18 months. I don't like to go past like 2 years. Usually I don't go past 2 years. With the amount of kids that we raised, we usually are just barely getting through our jar goods. But now that we're kind of becoming empty nesters and our kids come and visit, and they live kind of far away. Like I have a son in Hawaii, and then I have a daughter in Seattle, and then we have 2 kids that are 2 hours away. So we kind of don't need to use up our storage, but I think as they get older and get married and have children and stuff like that, I'm still wanting to be in the mode of I could can a bunch of food. So if they ever needed anything, we have it. I'm pretty happy with the outcome of this room. We have more empty jars than full. That's a good thing to have at the end of the year, in my opinion. Mostly because you have a clear idea what was popular to eat and what you need to make. And of course, rotating your jars, making sure they're not over 2 years old.